Please don't distract me, baby.
Order filled.
Okay, 15-minute bullish turtle soup. Looking for a swing back up to the swing high here. We created an imbalance here. We'll give it room to pull back into the imbalance. We're looking at the 1 minute time frame right now. Obviously this is risky because imbalance or not, it could still smash through that and blow right through the stop, but we're gonna have to trust the trade and be willing to take the L. Where is our 721 721 25? Okay, so that was like the exact level that was marked for the turtle soup. So this is the level that we really want to see the market reacting bullishly to. So we pulled below it, moved up, created an imbalance, pulled into the imbalance. Imbalances often get revisited, so this might not be the only time that it pulls into that imbalance. If we run the fib extension, I always mess it up with this one because it runs opposite. Okay, what is in our way? It runs opposite of the trading view fib, which is always confusing. Okay, so typically I would want to see it pull back at least to like the 62% area. It doesn't have to, but somewhere around that area, and then we want to see the initial candle that starts the formation of the fair value gap be respected. Thus far, we do have that. But again, imbalances do get pulled back into multiple times. And let's see. So I'm thinking now is a good time for a break-even stop. Even though I know this might pull back again and it may get stopped out and then have to re-enter again. But sometimes in the short term, you can see these levels after there's a pullback into a fair value gap. You'll see these levels sometimes get run and then you get a little bit of a surprise. And so if that does happen, I'd rather make a new decision as to whether or not I want to try to hold this trade. And it's starting to look a little weak. Which doesn't always mean anything, so let's just give it time and let it run. So the broker is Tradovate. We're in a trade, copy trading with the built-in copy trader on Tradovate across 4 Apex funded 50K accounts. Micros in this trade, I think this is going to be a stop out. Anyway, using micros in this trade, 32 collectively across all of the accounts, 8 micros inside of each individual account. We have the entry point here, break even, stop loss, free trade, limit order to get out of the trade right up here. Let's see if we can make it or if we get stopped out. Yeah, it looks eager to pull back into this imbalance.
Stop filled.
Stop hit. Gorgeous. Alright, let's decide if we want to get back in this trade. $15-minute. It's one break of structure. Okay, so we do have another level that is just below the current level. Did we run? We have not run any of the liquidity on the day yet. It doesn't mean that we're going to. We're showing a lot of strength around this area though. That's a big wick. But it is a 1 minute wick. And let's see, in the 3 and the 5, we have a 1, 2. We'll call the structure. We hit the 200 moving average.
Order filled.
Okay, so we're back in. We're gonna basically set it up exactly the same. Our entry is a little bit worse than the initial. And let's give it just a little bit of room. Hopefully we do not get a breakdown at VWAP here. Break even stop. Being very conservative. It's probably gonna get hit. But if it's, you know, if it starts to react more like a turtle soup, then we won't get hit because it'll just take off to the upside. So we want to see it break aggressively above VWAP. That's looking pretty decent for the moment. Now we want to see it break above this swing. See if we can get there. Can we get there? Something about this area is a little bit weird. Like it doesn't look strong enough to break through. So if it hits this stop, I will not re-enter this trade. Because this looks, I don't know. It seems like it should be more bullish, especially after this pullback. So again, let's see if we can get a break above this swing. We're not going to get crazy about the small amount of profit that's been made in the trade so far. This is this isn't what we're looking for. We're looking for a much bigger move. And I don't know if we're going to get it. It just looks too weak in this area. We're pushing, we're pushing. All right, we haven't broken the swing yet. Can we break it? There we go. We broke it. Nice. We're going to lock in just a little bit below VWAP. Try not to interrupt the trade. I don't want to get in the way of it, but I do want to lock in a little bit of profit. All right, we're sitting around a 1-to-1 right now. See if we can get to a, let's see if we can get to a reward to risk of 2-to-1. See if we can at least get up to maybe the swing next.
Order filled.
Alright, so we scaled out of a little bit of the position. Where are we? We're not even back up to... We are on the 15-minute. Okay, so we could actually get a dump right here. This might not make it. I'm going to leave my break-even stop right there, though. Resistance makes sense right here, but let's see if we are able to break through or not. Where is liquidity, 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 liquidity? Why don't I see it? Did we already break? We have none, that's why. Okay. Let's trail this. Just because I do expect resistance right here, and I don't know if we're gonna make it a lot further. At this particular time. Could happen later. I just don't know if we're
Stop filled.
Gonna get it now. Okay, so what did we do? 350 across all accounts. That's, I'm not gonna say disappointing, but I guess we'll take it. And I don't know, that might be the only one for the day. I'm glad that I followed my rules. I took 2 entries. It worked out okay. Didn't hit my target, but I did also drag my stop and get in the middle of the trade, so it's hard to say what will happen next. But we do have resistance here on the 15-minute chart. We can see that there's resistance right here, so it does make sense that we're having trouble getting above that level. So we basically got out of the trade with a 1-to-1 You can tell I'm a little bit disappointed, but I mean, I can't be mad. I made money. Okay, we'll wait and, no, I think I'm done for the day. I think I'm out for the day. Even though this is probably going to run right into this area, but I'm going to not jump in anymore today.